Well, thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Kelly Freimeyer. I'm a landscape architect and planning consultant for Kimley Horn, and I'm going to present the Branch Creek Crossing development order change that's being proposed. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen for our presentation here. Um, So welcome to our neighborhood meeting. I do want to remind everyone that our neighborhood meeting is being recorded, and it will be posted on the City of Franklin's website after we're done here. All right, so yeah. The Branch Creek Crossing development is on Franklin Road. I think most of you are familiar with this location. The original development plan was approved in 2014. And in that original development plan, it contemplated having residential condos on the rear lot behind our stream and two office lots at the front. Through the years, that's changed a little bit. In 2018, we came back in for a development plan revision that converted the residential on the third lot into office condos. Or office units, and that's where it stood today. So we're coming back in with a development plan that's reimagining that back as residential units. So here is our 2018 approved plan where we had a four-story office building and parking. And the plan that we are currently proposing comes in with four residential condominium buildings with 10 units each for a total of 40 units. They have garages in the rear, and they also have surface parking. So this is the proposed change that we're looking at. We're anticipating a gated access for the residential buildings. And we're proposing that we have an emergency only access out to the adjacent property. The four buildings will have their front presentation to the street. And we're proposing them right now to be 3 stories. This is some typical architecture that we're looking at for the units. And kind of our where we are in the process. So this is the beginning of the development plan revision process. We've had a pre-application meeting with the city, and we anticipate making our initial submittal for this development plan revision on the 10th. That will put us at a joint conceptual workshop at the end of August. And then Planning Commission in September, and then our BOMA action meetings, assuming a December approval or action date then. I'm going to go ahead and open the floor up. If there's any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. There's going to be no change to the existing lots that are in the front. This change is only going to impact the undeveloped lot in the back. And so we're using kind of the same limits that we've been proposing all along, not encroaching too far up into the hillside. So if there's any questions, you're happy to put them in the chat, or we can raise hands if there's anybody that wants to be recognized there. I'm not seeing any questions. But again, the Branch Creek Crossing development, the two office buildings, the two front ones have already been constructed, and we're just contemplating that third lot in the back, going back to residential for sale condos instead of the existing office buildings that are proposed for in the last development plan revision. All right, I'm not seeing any comments or any questions. So I'm going to go ahead and end our meeting. But again, this was a recorded meeting and it will be on the city's website. Thank you all for joining me.